I don't believe in the woe is me, because this happened to me, now I can't make it, or I won't be able to because. I just have a strong belief and conviction that if we're still here, that we can make what happen, in a positive way.
Carla Wills, mother, grandmother, and wife, who went through a life-changing event.
There's nothing really outstanding or amazing maybe about what happened to me. It happens to a lot of people, but some get up and some don't. Well, I was at a youth banquet. I was the youth director of my churches at that time, and I was just real tired, and my speech just kind of went, I couldn't talk. I was like whispering. So he was like, let's go to the hospital. And I went to the hospital. I was 26 at this time, and I just said, something's not right with me. I have this funny feeling in my chest.
Carla didn't know it at the time, and neither did the doctors, but she was having a heart attack.
They kept me overnight and did an angiogram. There was not a lot of follow-up because nobody was sure of what it was.
Fast forward 12 years. Carla is now 38 years old. One Saturday evening, she was driving home and something didn't feel right.
My chest had got warm, but this time it radiated to my left arm. I just drove home, got home, and went upstairs to my room, took some Alka-Seltzer, and went to bed. And that Wednesday, while I was sitting in my cubicle, the symptoms came back. They came back much stronger. We walked to the nurse's station, which was a few floors up. Whatever it was, it just went away.
Later that night, a friend took Carla to a hospital.
And I was there for like an hour, didn't get called, so I just got up and left. But I still wasn't convinced that there was nothing wrong with me. So that same day, I called my primary care physician, and she told me that because I had a hot flash and not a cold flash, it was probably acid reflux disease. By the time I went to see the cardiologist Friday, it was in the morning, and he looked at me and he was like, you don't look like you have the main risk factors of someone that would have a heart attack.
2 days later, Sunday, the symptoms had returned. A friend drives her back to the hospital ER, where they take her vitals and put her on an EKG machine.
And I'm seeing everybody running around. And what they kept saying, well, Carla, you're having a heart attack. And when they told me that, I had this overwhelming feeling of relief. Now, I know that sounds crazy. How can you have a feeling of relief when someone tells you you're having a heart attack? It was because I wasn't going crazy. I had a widowmaker. So the widowmaker was 100% blockage in the LAD, and they had to give me 4 stents to keep that open. Stents are still there. I have that, and I have a defibrillator.
Carla now volunteers her time with the American Heart Association by telling her story of survival.
My basic message, I like to say, be in the know. Know your body.
Take 5 of those breaths for me.
Be persistent. I kept going. I kept going for help. Be persistent because it's your life.
Carla's symptoms were typical of a heart attack: pressure or tightness in her chest, pain down her left arm, jaw pain, feeling weak, tired, and dizzy. The American Heart Association says even if you're unsure it's a heart attack, call 911 immediately.
And the doctor really only knows as much as you share with them. So if you think something's wrong, go get it checked out.
All right, good job, team.